Hello everyone, this is Juan from the Overview Effect, and I would like to walk you through our gender gap and gravity panel. Here you can see it's done in Miro, a very helpful tool for gathering collective intelligence, and it is very intuitive. You can move from right to left, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, and the starting point is here. So let me explain you how it works. Here, point one, you have a welcome. It's very easy to see is why we need to act now. There is an urgent need to really have an equal playground for any gender. And you have some statistics. And here in number two, what you have is a question, which is, do you want to be part of the solution? And if you want to contribute to this gender gap, I'll show you in a moment how you can do it. So wait a second. And also you have here a bias disclosure, like explaining our limitations when we do this research and why we need you also to get it as right as possible. Here in number three, we have the methodology that we follow. You can see three spaces in three different colors. We have the roots, it's more the evidence, the research, the data. More in the middle, you can see that's the challenges and opportunities we can see by paying attention to that research. And then at the very end, at the top here, you have the gravity space, which is more inspiration, solutions that are happening to really tackle these challenges. So this is the methodology that we follow in the gender gap and gravity panel, which you can find here. And what we decided to do is it's a pretty broad challenge, like to understand the gender gap. So what we did is to divide it in different sub gaps, and also trying to prioritize those where companies can really support to close. So here you can see the education gap, the public empowerment, rural, the masculinity. This is more like intersectionality and also some lenses that we felt relevant. And because the economic empowerment gap and the well-being gap are pretty broad and pretty complex, we decided to also subdivide them, paying attention to specific areas inside those gaps. So let me explain you how you can contribute. You can see in any of these gaps, we follow the same structure, the three different colors, three different levels, and you have some red post-its that you can edit. So for example, imagine that you are in the employment gap and you know a very good research around, for example, the challenge that we have in gender about conciliation, about having the same level of work at home, or with family that is dependent of us. So for example, I know a very good research that is named Closing the Gap that really visits this in depth, and also I have a great recommendation that I wanna add. Imagine you have it here, so you can edit these red post-its, and also you can move it, in case you want to add it to the place that it belongs. So it's very intuitive to use, and feel free to explore it. And in the worst case, you can send us an email address to the direction above. So this is how it works. So we really feel free to add. We love the community to benefit from your knowledge, and it's very easy. And here at the end, we have a section where you can leave feedback around this the gender gap. And if you want to also receive the final version of the panel, send also an email to this address, a little bit about us, and feel free to share it with people that might be interested in this research, whether they are experts that can contribute or organizations that want to know more about the gender gap and how to tackle it. The more minds looking into this, the more chances we have to do a better mapping of this complex system and add value to the whole ecosystem. So I hope you find it valuable. Keep us posted, and may optimism and warmth be with you today.